Sacrificing a piece or a pawn is a key feature in a lot of chess games played. It requires some calculation, and sometimes we're wrong, but it's something you should be looking for in all of your games and before you move. So if we look at this position here as white against black, we see that the position is it looks fairly equal, but because of a power move weakness in the black camp, white has a real advantage here. A couple of power move weaknesses. So pause the video and evaluate the black position for power move weaknesses. Pause the video. Okay, you should have seen that this rook is undefended, and that we also have an attack on the queen here with the bishop. Power move number 2. Two or more power moves present at the same time usually signals the opportunity to gain some advantage, either in material or gaining a strategic goal. Because black does not have a Chicago way, it can't launch a greater threat against white. White is actually free to sacrifice the bishop because the rook can't check the king. That would be the only reason. That would make it possible for black to save the rook here. Now the queen's under attack, so he has to make a big decision, either to capture the bishop and then lose the rook, but then we'd be up the rook exchange because the queen would recapture the queen here, because white has a check, which is the critical part of this exchange. So black sees this correctly and defends the rook, but white proceeds simply to capture the rook, and it's recaptured by the queen, and now white is free to capture this pawn, which was the secondary threat of offering the sacrifice. And now white has two connected passed pawns and went on to win the game.